Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day, and today we are here with episode number 100 of the Ironman series, a very special episode in the sense that it's a round number, and that's about it. Last episode was actually the immaculately special episode where I went ahead and got myself my first mega rare weapon, Scythe of Vitor. Right there, very, very nice. I am a proud owner of this. Very glad that it's worth 1.2 bill now instead of the 400 mil it used to be worth. You know, pumps the ego very nicely. As for me, we'll head on over to the bank and talk about what we're going to get into. So currently a little over 500 mil total XP. You know, not totally proud of that considering I'm still not maxed, but I don't feel like skilling, so is what it is. If I had to guess, if we got a level this episode, it'd be construction, but I have no clue. As for the bank, you know, doing pretty good. There is some notable misses in terms of items. I still need a Torva plate body, which I've been desperately looking for. Currently at 1,200 next kills, which, you know, it's been a struggle, but still looking. Of course, as I've already mentioned, ToB, I did get the Scythe last go around, which was nice. Still could go back for the Sang, we'll see if I care. And ToA, I actually have been enjoying some free-for-all worlds. So, raids are all for the taking. I do want to do some quests as well. Desert Treasure 2 seems like a gimme. But we'll see. Currently back at the old stomping grounds, aka ToB. I just want to put the site to use, really enjoy having it here. And, you know, it is nice to be able to check the board for once and know that I can compete for an MVP. It's just, it's a good feeling. Increased chance for drops, of course, which is always going to be a plus. Really at this point, just looking for the Sang, I guess. Justy Helm could be of use maybe in some sort of way. Talk about something that needs some sort of an upgrade. Anything that's not DPS always just sort of gets put on the back burner. But yeah, I think that was what, 165? Yeah, 165 KC at ToB. So I'll continue pushing that, probably closer to 200 whenever I get the chance, because honestly, I like using the scythe here. It's very, very relaxing. I don't know how he holds it like that. That's interesting. Trying my hand at some chambers at the moment. First time here since obtaining the scythe. I didn't ask if people had waters. I was meant to be on my lunars, but I did not manage. Glad someone had it, or else I would have been stuck in there, and that would have been pretty embarrassing. But happy to be able to test out the scythe here. So far, it's tearing it up. I'm pretty happy. Typically, the clanmates are nice enough to give me the melee hand, which offers me a little bit more in terms of points, which is very, very kind. I do split out my drops, so, you know, it doesn't really matter, I guess, who gets the purple, unless you're collection logging, in which case I understand. But typically, they're good people about it, and I appreciate that, surely. Let me take off auto-retaliate. But, yeah, we'll keep sending. I think I'm just at, maybe if not over 300. I very well could be exactly on 300 at the moment, so we'll keep pushing it higher here. Oh, gosh. Might witness me get absolutely ripped. There you go. Yeah, got to mix this in a bit more nowadays, considering ToA is getting pretty low in terms of drops that I need, and chambers there's still plenty to hunt, so I'll be here a good bit. Didn't see anything in my time at chambers. Also didn't see anything here. This isn't my nextling, sadly enough. But I think that's either the third or fourth I've seen so far in what is now 1201 KC. Conveniently enough, only my first kill back this go around. But yeah, totally not upset about that. Totally don't want one myself. Not jealous at all, really. What a way to treat a teammate. Then both teammates immediately log out without saying a word. Like, I guess he said green log before he left, but come on. Early morning send here, just past 1 a.m. These guys are pretty excited for me. Took me a second to get the recorder up, so I'll spare their time and spare yours as well. Looking for a Justy Helm or a Sang, and we'll be a happy camper. Not as happy as we could have been, but is what it is. A Vernic Defender hilt. Nice 55 mil over onto the main here at the end of the episode, so looking forward to that. But yeah, I was the only death that raid, so I definitely didn't deserve that, but thanks to the game anyways for playing along. Continuing my absurd luck here at Theater of Blood. 11, so 11 purples and 173 KC on top of a pet as well. Yeah, it's been something. The raid after that, I mean, not necessarily a back-to-back by any means, but 150 vials of blood, purely almost a 2 mil chest from that. 3 times vials of blood, that's an absolutely gorgeous drop. Oh, thank the Lord. There it is. Smoldering stone, baby. We love to see it. Nice 4 mil, but more importantly, I can make an infernal axe and go ahead and use that on master clues whenever I get the chance. Sad part is, well, I don't know. I mean, I got a site, so I can kind of sit here and just bust out KC nice and easy. Maybe we get a jar, maybe we get a pet, who knows? But as we know, I do like the round KCs, and I'm only 5 KC over a round number, so I still have 95 yet to go. So I'm going to stay, hang out a little bit, probably finish off this task. I got mostly enough KC. I'll have to use a slaughter for a bit, but yeah, we'll stay and hang out. Why not? But happy to be able to round out my time at Cerberus for the most part. Not really a boss I'm fond of as an Ironman. Absolutely drains supplies, so I don't think I'll be coming back in an attempt to hunt a pet or a jar. But yeah, you never know. I guess we'll go and make the infernal axe at the moment. I just started to do the clue scrolls that I had, the master clues that I had stocked. And of course, only 2 steps in, I'm already met with the idea of needing a Zamorak Godsword for a clue. Of course, don't have that. One of the few Godswords I don't have, really. Yeah, got Saradomin, got Ancient, got Bandos, but no Armadillo, no Zammy, so I'll have to put that on the back burner and remember that at some point. Gives me a reason to do another Slayer task, since I just lost Hellhounds. And just for continuity reasons, here is the Smoldering Stone on the Dragon Axe. A little bit of a tricky situation here, considering I got the Infernal Axe. I'm going to need it for the Master Clue going forward, but I don't have another Dragon Axe. So I guess whenever I have to use an axe in the future, I'm just going to use Rune. I could go back to DKs, but my KCs are all rounded off, and I'm enjoying that. So I guess maybe that'll motivate me not to do AFK Redwood, since I'll have to use a Rune Axe. But who am I kidding? I'll still probably just send it. Some big gains being had here. Can't even find it. There it is. Needed a Brian Saber for a Master Clue and 500k for this. Goodness. That's pretty crazy. I remember them being good money back in the day. I would farm these with a cannon. It was a good old time. Good way of training. Always brings back the memories. But yeah, 500k. These used to be like 100, 200k if I remember correctly. Nonetheless, I'll throw in a stash and keep it going. Ended up having to drop the Zamorak Godsword clue, did another one, and now hoping to get my 5th chest in the bank, but did just get the Infernal Axe clue, which is beautiful to see. Putting that to use right away. Also conjuring up some ToA raids possibly in the private messages, so we'll see if that occurs. Hopefully Jagex is nice to me. I guess nicer. They've been pretty nice, but, you know. Got 5 Master Clues, figure we'll give it a go. Typically save them for the end, but I'm getting impatient, and usually we don't get anything anyways. So, casket number 1, 257k, nothing too crazy. Casket 2, casket 3, 4, and 5. Really, no uniques, no nothing. Okay, alright. Well, that was fun. I'm glad I spent, however many hours on those. 2.5 mil, though, I mean... if I was a main account, that'd be cool. I guess instead I'll just add to the purple sweet stack. Checking in again from ToB. Luckily, I don't have to be mad about this type of stuff anymore. Just saw a guy get a scythe, and, I'm as happy as ever for him. Congrats to the buddy. I'm going to get back to sending, just, looking for whatever purples we can get out here. I think that was only, a couple raids after my last purple. Pretty crazy to have seen 4 scythes at this point in the account, but I guess it's all about even then. None of them were splits, so, is what it is. I interact so little with random events. I thought this was out of the game. I miss this spot. I remember this back in the day, always having to pick out the right balloon. It's pretty good at it, Don't mean to brag, but this is one of the few places in game that is literal nightmare fuel for me. Something about the different colored tiles and these weird walls. I just don't like it. And the darkness around it, it's eerie. Oh my gosh, I forgot there were 3 layers. Oh, why did I do this? I should have skipped it. Like it was nothing. I don't know if I get anything from that. Probably not. I get a present. 24 Chaos Runes. That's lovely. I don't know what it is lately, but we just saw another scythe. Cool to see an iron get it at least. If there's anything I could hope for, that would be it. Sadly, this Adam guy, he was actually in the raid last night where we saw a scythe. I didn't know that he was with me, but he was mentioning it today. And I was like, oh, well, that does suck. I'm wishing you the best of luck, buddy. And he just had to see another scythe go the other way. So, tough days out here, but luckily I can still be happy seeing other people get scythes, Brings me a lot of joy. Back to my ToA ways here. That was not my chest, however, I am splitting it. So, happy to be able to find a homie in a free-for-all world. Decided to stop on by very late at night to a 329 Sun. They've been pretty scuffed, but, you come to expect that after a while. Better than the ToBs that I was sending where we were actually wiping. That wasn't fun at all. Here, if people die, you just get more loot. It's kind of nice. Getting my rightfully deserved split. I don't even know what a Missouri body goes for nowadays. We'll take it. 27 mil, not too shabby. Add that to the main stack. Oh my. Alright, we're here. Team's been waiting on me, so we'll give it a go. I've been sending some ToAs, enjoying myself. I think I've seen 6 straight purples. Obviously not mine. This one is mine. Didn't miss any shadows, so, hopefully we save that one for me. But giving it a go. Would like a mask too, if that was possible. Didn't want a fang, though. Didn't want that. That is not what I wanted at all. So, yep, there we go. Love ToA. Love it so much. Oh, this place is just great. What is that? Okay, five fangs now, 7 rings. Pretty crazy that I got like all 7 rings before I got any fangs, and now I just get all the fangs. Lovely, just lovely. How kind of Jagex to allow me the back-to-back. I think that's the first ever back-to-back we've seen here. Someone called a shadow. I sure hope so. We'll see what it is, though. The chest opens, the anticipation rises, and I have to see what is inside. And I hate this game, bro. Oh, we got an elite clue, though. Woo, let's go. Ah, man, I don't want another fang, man. I don't want another fang. I'm so tired of them. I'm so tired. At least if we're gonna get them, just get them hot and heavy and get them out of the way. Shake my head though. Come on. I want a big shadow. That's all I want. Checking in at the end of a raid, just peeking on behind the inventory here. We can see I have 7.22%, which for me, as someone with a bofa, no shadow, all that jazz, that's pretty good. We'll see if we got a purple in my name. Purple in someone else's name. I'm wishing the best of luck. Hopefully a shadow so I can be nice and sad about it. But I'm going to start Missouri Mask. I'm also kind of sad about that. That would have been nice. Usually wouldn't be jealous of that, but in the state I am right now, I am a little bit. What KC was that? Up to 325? So I'm going for 5 a day. I think that's the plan, because I don't want to do too many. I'm so, excited to get a shadow. I really, really want one desperately, especially, it's a bit greedy after I just got the scythe, don't get me wrong. But now in my head, it's like, well, if I can get a scythe and get a shadow, then, I basically did what I can do, right? The ability to get a T-bow is quite difficult and will take a while, so that could be like an everlasting sort of hunt, but I do want to get the shadow, because this one's relatively brute forceable. Maybe I'll come to regret saying that, but that's sort of the way I'm seeing things. So I think that was the 4th raid of the day, maybe the 5th, but it's round number, so I'm just going to call it there. But we'll do 5 a day, at least that's the plan, because I don't want to push myself to do too much ToA, and I still want to do other stuff in-game, but at the same time, I really want a shadow, so yeah, that's where we're at. And so we meet again with the elusive purple chest here. I decided to start running some solos. Let's just say the 410s in the free-for-all world were not going too swell. And I was enjoying my solos, honestly. It was pretty easy. Compared to the things that I've been left to my devices to deal with in the free-for-all world, this has been enjoyable. Also 7% chance unique on a 36-minute raid, 375, pretty chill, pretty nice. I usually get 5 to 6% chance in the free-for-all, so let's give it a go, see what we got inside. 337 KC, happy to be here, happy to get a purple, and happy to potentially leave. That's the hope, at least. And, no, we stay, we continue. Scam game. And so we meet again. It's been a bit, almost up to 350 KC. That's 348. Got a couple more in today's 5, but we'll see what's inside. I'm hoping for a Missouri Mask. I'm gonna change the entire approach here. Not even hunt anything else. Just the Missouri Mask. Anything else equals depression. The way I'm looking at things. And inside, what do we have? Oh my gosh, I love this game so much, man. I love this game so much. I love this game so freaking much. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Oh my god. That's so insane, because I just got the scythe, obviously, and then I get the shadow, and I've been hunting it. It's moderately deserved. I'm going to take it out before anything bad happens here, but wow. I put it in the bank, but still, that's just crazy. I'm so excited. And we actually deserved it, kind of. I hit the right here, so we can say that much, right? I had, 10 of the other purples up here, and then including the Fang and the Lightbearer, that was 24. So I was just over the rate. This was 1 KC over. I am so excited to be able to send some with the shadow, see how many points I can get, send some solos. But I am depressed because I didn't get the mask. Something inside of me told me that I had to hope for the mask to maybe make this work. Now we gotta hunt the mask, so fun times. Can also hunt a guardian, that'd be a ton of fun as well, and I can finally breathe, it feels like. I got a scythe, I got a shadow. The T-bow, that's gonna be elusive for a long while, I feel. I wouldn't even really want it anyways, because, that's sort of the last big thing I need to hunt, but wow, that's just crazy. So excited, and yeah, so happy I sent some raids today. Good that I kept up on the 5 a day, loving it, and goodness, what a time, what a time. All right, souls and chaos going on in. We'll throw 20,000 charges in. I think it's, what, that should take 2 souls? I think it's 2 souls and 5 chaos or something like that. 2 souls, 10 chaos? I think that's more like it. No, 2 and 5. Okay. Yeah, I mean, goodness. That's just insane to think about. Now I guess I don't have to wear the ward anymore. Not that, it was much of a hassle to do so, but yeah, that's crazy. What a good look. Man, what a drop. I'm so excited. Also, I mean, really nice little touch there on episode 100 too, to be able now to have a shadow, which I've been hunting for a while, and the scythe, the episode before, just absolutely killer. Couldn't be more enthused, and yeah, I'm excited to be able to use these at other bosses. Now I can finally, step away from raids, go do some quests, go kill all the new bosses that I haven't yet killed, and man, I'm super excited. So, yeah, gonna send a couple more, finish out my 5 a day. I think that makes sense. I do still have to hunt the Missouri mask, I mean, it would be nice to get full Missouri at some point, but, yeah, now I'm thinking about going back to next, but I'm not gonna do that for a long time, or at least, sparingly. I don't want to burn myself out again, but that fighter torso does need an upgrade. Checking back in, first raid completed with the shadow. I actually did try to send some solos, but to no avail. I was struggling, so I was like, all right, let's just send a 410 in the free-for-all world. Got 8.6% on the unique chance, which is certainly the highest I've ever gotten by far. That was even with a death. Felt really good, not gonna lie. I mean, if I can almost get 10% chance per raid, that's pretty ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. Would totally be down to send some more of these in the future. I'm definitely rejuvenated with the shadow now, and now I can look at this chest and hope for the best for everyone. I usually do. I'm usually not like a resentful sort of guy if I don't get the purple. I still hope that people get good things. I can check the board now, which is fun. Sadly, everyone just left, but 12k damage is certainly higher than I've ever done before. I did not die 3 times. That is a lie. It's adding in other people's. Don't believe that. But yeah, I mean, excited as ever to keep sending these at some point. Probably gonna leave. I guess we'll see. I'm at 350 KC, pretty nice even point to round this out. Got a few masters in the bank, so might send some of those. We'll see. Trying not to die here, at least doing my best at it. We might die. Okay, I think we made it. Testing out the shadow really at the first place other than ToA after sending a couple runs. I tried to do some solos, but I kept dying, so I stopped. Figure I'll save that for next go around, but yeah, I really liked it here at Muspa. Probably a boss I'll camp soon. I would like to complete DT2 because I know you can get a teleport that helps out here, so that would be something to look at for next go around. 300 KC there, which was a nice capstone. But yeah, using the shadow there, I mean, you could definitely tell a difference. It was very, very nice. I was pushing PBs on almost every kill in theory. It just comes down to ruby procs and sapphire procs for the most part. But yeah, what an absolute beast of an item this shadow is. I'm so excited to give it more of a go. So I've been re-enthused after getting the shadow to go ahead and organize the bank, or at least my gear tab. Looks, okay. There's maybe some things that'll get swapped around. We'll see. But quite a nice looking gear tab if I do say so myself. Torso definitely sticks out, but we'll just forget about that. Do find it ironic that we're missing the helm for both the mage and the range set, but if I had to miss a piece, that would probably be what I'd ask for. Elsewhere, a lot of fill-ins, but looks really good for the most part, and I have so many different weapons at my disposal now, which is really, really cool. But yeah, doing really good on supplies too. I have tons of food at this point, a good amount of brews and restores. I'm actually low on prayer pots. I started making more of those, so I had to dip into the herb lore stack. But yeah, the account's at a great point right now. I think I'm gonna go and do a few masters I have, and then we'll probably call it, because yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to top what we've done so far, so just be happy with that, I guess. Standing at the ditch, got dupes in the inventory. You know what time it is. I do like that this has become almost a tradition as of this point in the series. The dupes are piling high, and I'm happy to go ahead and offload them to the main account over yonder. Always a good feeling when I can just get some extra free GP without a whole lot of effort. Let's go ahead and get slaughtered real quick. Make sure I have nothing on my person per usual. Dumping a couple specs in here. That should be good, and there it is. No shadow on the person. Happy days. And yeah, I think that's where we're going to end off this episode. No total levels, lovely to see. No quests, because who likes all that stuff? I mean, we'd rather just get shadows and all the big drops. Can actually look at bank value now, since we are above and beyond anywhere we've been before, considering we got the 2 mega weps. So 6.73 bill is a pretty hefty amount, and love to see it in there, just hanging out in the bank. What a lovely sight. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, do make sure to leave a like. Would appreciate it greatly. Love to hear your thoughts down below in a comment. Also got a clan chat, Discord, all that fun stuff down below in the description. And if you want to see more videos like this, as soon as I go live, do make sure to subscribe. But with that said, hopefully you have a wonderful day, and peace.